Hello, I'm back again. My name is Byron, and I just want to tell you a couple of more do's and don'ts when it comes to investing in a good stock in the stock market. Okay, let's get started. Like I said before on my last video, find yourself an online brokerage account. There's many of them out there. They're easy to find. You can Google it. There's a lot of brokerage companies that don't charge fees, but some do. You do not want a brokerage company to charge you extra fees to put your money into their account. That's the first thing you do not do. So find a brokerage company that do not charge extra fees or anything like that. Okay? And some brokerage companies, believe it or not, say you put $5,000 in their company. If that money sits there, some brokerage companies, you can make interest off of that. That's true. You can make money off of your money just by sitting in their account. There's some brokerage companies you can do that with. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, the beginners. When you are buying your first stock, this is very important. Buy a safe stock. A safe stock like a big company that don't fluctuate that much. Maybe like a Walmart or Amazon or just any big company, because it's really safe. Or get into an index fund or ETF. An index fund is an accumulation of stocks all together, like the S&P 500. That's just an example. You could go that route because that's pretty safe too. But you can't make a lot, but you don't lose that much either. So that's pretty good too. Just buy a safe stock like that. And then when you do buy a stock, make sure, and I say this on all my videos, check the history of the stock, check the news of the stock, check the sectors. There's different sectors like technology, banking, something that you're used to, something that you're familiar with. Check that right there. And check, make sure I wrote it down. There's a lot more too. Check the news of the stock. Check the analyst report. Check the stock screener. It is so much. When you get your page in the stock market, look through it. It's certain you can play with it so much, and it can teach you a lot of what to do and what not to do. It helps you out a lot. It gives you a stock screener, and that way you can tell that particular company what type of stock you're looking for. Yes, it does that. It's great. It really is. Okay, 3 beginners. Okay, the stock market is a proven way to make wealth. It's a proven way. For the last 30, 50, 100 years, the stock market has been going up at an average of at least 10%. It's almost just like buying a house. It always appreciates. The stock market is a proven way to make wealth. It's a proven fact. The stock market is the best way to go. It's better than owning your own business. It's better than working for a Fortune 500 company. You could wake up in the morning and sit in your chair, drink your coffee, and just watch your money work for you on the stock market if you do it right. It can be very dangerous too if you do not know what you're doing. You have to know what you're doing. There's 4 different types of stock investors. You got your long term. They put their money in and leave it in forever. I don't do it that way. You got your short term. That's what I do. I buy one stock. I have myself a goal. Watch it for maybe 2 days. When it reaches my goal, I sell it. I take my money. I made some money and I move on to my next stock. Then you got your spectators. They just sit on the side and buy a little small amount of stocks. They don't make that much money, but they don't lose that money. That's very safe too. Then you have your dividend investors. A lot of people get in the stock market and only buy dividend stocks. It's a good technique. That's just the 4th way. Some stocks pay dividend checks, and you can make money that way too. It's like free money you're getting on the stocks that pay dividend checks. Or you can go, it's another way to, if you want to play it safe, get into a index fund. That's accumulation of stocks like the S&P 500, Well, you can't lose that much money. It's very safe. Or ETF. ETF and index funds are very similar. It's a slight difference, but they're very similar. But it's a safe way to buy stocks. Okay, let's move to the next one. Finding a quality stock. I told you, look at the news, history, see if it's bullish. The volume is very important. This is my technique. Some people don't do it this way. I look for the volume because that shows the amount of investors interested in that stock. When you find something like that, there's a good chance that stock will go up eventually. That's just one technique. Look at the volume. They have a 10-day volume and then have a volume for that day. Especially if that volume, 10-day volume is like 10,000, but then that's today when you're looking at the stock, is at 100,000. That means there's a lot of people interested in that stock. That's a good technique. Look at the volume on that stock for that day. Okay. Look and see if it pays out dividend. Like I said, it's got dividend investors. That's important. Sometimes people want that right there. Look and see if it's upgraded, downgraded, things like that. And the analyst does a lot for you when it comes to the stock market. So follow their lead. They're not going to steer you wrong because they want to keep you invested and keep your money in that account. That's just another way. Okay, let's go to the next page here. A lot of brokerage companies have a thing called margins account. Say you put $10,000 in the stock market. They will give you extra buying power on that 10,000. Maybe $5,000 worth of more. You can't take that 5,000 out, but you just could buy more stock with that money. So find out when you get a brokerage company if they have a margins account. They will tell you. That's important. A lot of people get certain brokerage companies for that margins account. Because I had a friend that put $30,000 in there and they gave him I say $20,000 worth of more buying power. That means he almost, instead of buying 100 shares, he bought 200 shares because they gave him that extra money. And on that note right there, there's a lot of techniques when it comes to buying stock. Okay, and I want to jump here because DCA. When somebody tell you that DCA, I don't think you know what that means. This is very important. Dollar cost averaging. Okay, dollar cost averaging is, like I said, instead of spending that whole 10,000, buying that whole 10,000 on that stock, I'm trying to make sure I explain it right. You spend maybe 8,000 on that stock. You don't spend all your money on that stock. Dollar cost averaging. You keep 2,000 in your pocket in case that stock goes down, because stocks go up and down every day. The stock do not continually go up. You got to put that as the main thing. Put it in your head right here. Stocks do not continually go up. Okay. And the most important thing I can tell you on this video, and this is something I really want you to sink in your head, is timing is everything. Just because a company has a great name, say like Sears or JCPenney, that don't mean that's a good investment. The price could be too high on that particular company. Say the price is $100 or something like that. But wait it out. Let it go down to $90. Then you buy it. It's a lot of tricks and trades here. Don't buy it when it's up. Buy low, sell high. Do not buy companies because of their name. Don't do it. It's not a good investment. Look for good investment. Be an investor, not a gambler. That's all you're doing. When you just see a company and you buy a stock, that's gambling. No, you got to use your brain. Be an investor, not a gambler. Timing is everything. Buy low, sell high. Put all that together, what I'm saying. And then, the most important thing, greed. Do not get greedy. Have yourself a goal. If you have a stock that's $50 a share, you say, I'm going to sell it when it get to 60. When it get to 60, sell it. I'm telling you, sell it. Because stocks do not keep going up. They will go back down. Okay, it went up to 60. I'm going to wait to get to 65. Guess what? Next 5 minutes, it's back down to 50. That money, you could have took it and ran with it. Now, in conclusion of this video, first of all, thank you for listening. I don't have no big company with me. I have 20 years of experience doing the stock market. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm always trying to help. If I can help one or two people off this video, that's all I need. I'm just trying to help on everything that I'm saying. There's are a few professionals that might disagree with some things that I'm saying, but I think I'm right on pretty much everything because I've been doing it for so long. And like I said, in conclusion, please first of all, share, subscribe, and like, and make comments because I make mistakes too, but 99% of the things that I'm saying, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I almost guarantee you that I'm right. So, thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day and happy holidays. Thank you. I'll see you soon.